The global climate emergency is high on the agenda as the world's maritime industry prepares for this year's North Shipping Week. The focus will be on how to turn talk on decarbonisation into action.
Ultimately, we need zero-emission shipping entering service as quickly as possible. We need to make sure it's done safely. We need to make sure that we have the right human capital and training and skills within the industry. We need to make sure that government and society is aware of the journey that we're on.
The challenge of decarbonising shipping is so huge that it's beyond the ability of individual organisations acting alone. Collaboration will be key at events such as North Shipping.
I think they're super important because they help to make connections from within the industry, but also outside the industry and across different industries.
The Castor initiative is a good example of efficient collaboration. It began with an informal chat about how to move beyond LNG to deep-sea tankers capable of running on zero-emissions fuel.
So it started with a conversation over a coffee at a conference, and it rapidly expanded into a multi-sector, 8-sector Castor initiative collaboration involving 8 parties, a bank, an insurer, a shipbuilder, an engine manufacturer, a charterer, a flag and government. And Lloyd's ready to help to bring those parties together.
None of these organisations, from Norway, Denmark, the UK, France, Singapore, Malaysia and Korea, waited to be told before they took action.
It's also a case of the industry saying, we don't need to wait for a regulation here before we can get started. But we shouldn't wait for someone else to tell us. There's an opportunity. We know the industry the best. We know the practicalities of how the industry operates. And there's an opportunity for us to bring all the different stakeholders' expertise together to try and address this challenge and lead the way.
One area where Lloyd's Register is leading the way is in the creation of green shipping corridors, such as the Silk Alliance centred on Singapore. Here, collaboration is vital to create the fleet and landside infrastructure needed to reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
It is about trying to establish point-to-point corridors where the ships and the fuels of the future can be initially trialled and then rapidly scaled. And we were delighted that that model that we've established with the Silk Alliance, looking at the high density shipping in and out of around Singapore and Southeast Asia, was recognised by the IMO Next Gen Awards.
Both these collaborations have been supported by trusted independent research from Lloyd's Register's Maritime Decarbonisation Hub. It provides pathways to zero-emission shipping and a forum for global collaboration on the maritime energy transition, helping the maritime industry transition to net zero safely and sustainably. Jørn Madslien, North Shipping TV.